everybody. I'm out here in Oakdale, California, and if you've ever made that drive from the Bay Area to Yosemite, you're used to making a left. Well, we're going to show you why you need to stop, make a right, and check out the cowboy capital of the world.
When I say I'm from Oakdale, first they go, Oakland, no, Oakdale, and then they kind of get the sense of, oh, wait a minute, when I'm going to Yosemite or I'm going to ski, I turn left, and then I do you should turn right because, all these wonderful things. And they don't realize we have all these antique stores and these good restaurants and bakeries, and I try to encourage them to stop.
Oakdale Mayor Pat Paul absolutely loves her little town.
Antique stores with all kinds of fun little treasures in there. And then Moss Rose Bakery since 1904. We have all these fun shops, good restaurants, and then we're famous for our chocolate festival. And we have a huge rodeo. I mean, it's world-renowned rodeo. And now we have the absolute best skate park in the whole world.
The owner of wine bar and restaurant Rivies is a homegrown resident and echoes the mayor's enthusiasm.
Every weekend we get people from all around the world. You know, they stop by here, they get a bite to eat. We have a story or two to share. We have everything you could think of. A lot of shared plates. We have Oakdale pizza where the mushrooms are grown here in Oakdale. The olive oil is made here in Oakdale. Steve Medlin across the street, House of Beef. He's the godfather of the downtown, you know. There's just a warm, inviting, and everybody kind of working together to provide a nice little cozy environment.
One of the main attractions in town is the rodeo, so if you're going to stop through Oakdale, make sure to grab your cowboy hat and saddle up. Then, for a taste of the Old West, step into the Cowboy Museum. It's filled with the sights, sounds, and smells of Oakdale's Western heritage. In the 1950s and 60s, Oakdale attracted young cowhands who worked on area ranches during the week while entering rodeo competitions on the weekends, only to win rodeo championship titles and bring home coveted awards and national acclaim to Oakdale. Out front, you can't miss the cowboy statue. And opposite that, on the other side, you'll find the town's world-famous saloon, H-Bar B.
It's just one of these funky old cowboy bars, and you actually walk in there and you see people with spurs and they're just belly up to the bar, and you think, wow, these are really working people. They're good, decent people. And it's just fun. And then during the rodeo, sometimes somebody will ride a horse into the bar, and so you have to make sure all that happens.
Follow the night with a relaxing stay and wake up refreshed since there's more Oakdale to explore. This town also has a separate history museum, carefully curated by Friends of Oakdale Heritage, filled with vintage artifacts and treasures of years past, dating back to the 19th century.
We are an old house, not necessarily a heritage home, but an old home. We have the Oakdale collection, items that represent families that have been here for decades, actually.
At Oakdale Cheese and Specialties, they offer handcrafted signature, flavored, and specialty cheeses that are made right on property, alongside their award-winning Gouda.
This is the youngest right here. This has only been made a month ago. You know, I always think the cheese making process is very unique, and it always just amazes me to watch the transformation of milk into cheese, and it never gets boring. And we've been trying to make some other cheeses too lately. Like we have cheddar, and we just started making a Swiss-style cheese.
We have a lot of people say, oh, I've driven by here all the time. I had no idea it was like this, or I've never had a chance to stop by. And then they don't realize that this is actually the factory right here. They're always kind of looking around like, oh, so where do you make the cheese? So, yeah, you can come in our store and look through the viewing windows on Mondays and Tuesdays, sometimes on Wednesdays. You can actually watch them making cheese. And then when you come in our store, we have lots of specialty foods, specialty gifts. We like providing the best cheese that they can possibly have. We like to give them bragging rights that they have something like this in their community. It's kind of fun.
When they take the time to walk through town, it's like taking a stroll of yesteryear.